Hello, and welcome back to the African News Network. I'm Cynthia Nivyoandi. Today, we look at a topic that often sparks debate: Africa's visa requirements for fellow Africans. These policies, seen by many as obstacles to economic growth and unity, have recently come under fire from one of the continent's most influential voices. Let's dive into the discussion that unfolded at the Africa CEO Forum Annual Summit in Kigali. At the summit, Aliko Dangote, Africa's richest man and a key business leader, called for critical visa reforms to enhance investment and growth across Africa. Dangote expressed his frustration with the restrictive visa policies that hinder economic integration and business operations on the continent. During a panel discussion, Dangote revealed a startling fact. He needs 35 different visas to travel across Africa. This, he argued, is a crucial barrier to investment. To quote, "As an investor, I have to apply for 35 different visas on my passport, and I really don't have the time to drop my passport in embassies," he said. In comparison to his counterpart, Dangote pointed out that the French CEO of Total Energies has more freedom to travel across Africa visa-free than he does. This highlights the pressing need for a unified and streamlined visa process across African nations. Some countries, like Rwanda, Seychelles, Benin, and the Gambia, have set an example by offering visa-free access to all Africans. These nations are showing that open borders can facilitate trade, investment, and cooperation. However, many African countries still have restrictive visa policies, despite long-standing promises from the African Union to remove these barriers. Dangote expressed optimism about imminent changes, particularly in Nigeria. He noted that President Bola Tinubu is committed to addressing this issue, promising visa reforms in the coming weeks. In the next couple of weeks, you'll see a massive reform in terms of visas going into Nigeria, Dangote stated. This call for visa reforms raises several important questions. How quickly can African nations implement these changes? Will a streamlined visa process unlock the continent's economic potential? And what will be the impact on intra-African trade and investment following this change? As Africa looks towards these promised reforms, the potential for a more integrated and prosperous continent becomes increasingly tangible. The hope is that other African nations will follow the examples of Rwanda, Seychelles, Benin, and the Gambia, transforming borders from barriers into bridges of shared prosperity. As we await these crucial acts, the vision for a more connected and economically vibrant Africa seems much closer. Stay with us for more updates on what's happening in and around the African continent, here on the African News Network, on our website, mobile app, and social media platforms.